Number 5, Hezekiah refused to take the verbal assault and attacks of Rabshakeh, the official of the Assyrian king, personally. Rather, he saw and presented them as a reproach to the living God. 2 Kings chapter 19 verse 16. Lord, bow down thine ear and hear. Open, Lord, thine eyes and see, and hear the words of Sennacherib, which had sent him to reproach the living God. And number 6, Hezekiah clearly stated the unexplainable difference between the living God and the godless idols of other nations that Sennacherib, king of Assyria, had routed. In 2 Kings chapter 19, verses 17 and 18, of a truth, Lord, the kings of Assyria have destroyed the nations and their lands, and have cast their gods into the fire. For they were no gods. He was saying, look, just like Rabshakeh said that they have destroyed other countries with their idols, and those idols were powerless. Hezekiah was saying, look, our God is different. It's possible for you to destroy the idols of other nations, but you cannot stand before our living God. Those countries that you destroyed, they didn't have a living God. Their idols were powerless. They were no gods, but the work of men's hand, wood and stone. Therefore, that's why they destroyed them. Number 7, Hezekiah made his request, and the godly motive behind his request known unto God. He requested that the Lord will save them, so that all the kingdom of the earth will know God as the only living God. He was asking for victory, not for his personal benefit, not for his personal aggrandizement. He made his motive clear that, look, God, you've got to do something so that the whole world will know that you are the living God. That's selflessness. That's a request that God cannot but give attention to. In 2 Kings chapter 19, verse 19, now therefore, O Lord our God, I beseech thee, save thou us out of his hand, that all the kingdoms of the earth may know that thou art the Lord God, even thou only. And brethren, God assured Hezekiah of his unfailing response. Hence, Hezekiah and the people of God witnessed a mighty deliverance from and destruction of their enemies. They witnessed a mighty deliverance from their enemies because God fought for them, God rose for them, God destroyed their enemies. And let me read 2 Kings chapter, if you read 2 Kings chapter 19 from verse 20 to 37. However, because of the long stretch, let me read the last 3 verses of that passage. 2 Kings chapter 19, verse 35 to 37. And it came to pass that night that the angel of the Lord went out and smote in the camp of the Assyrians 185, that is 185,000. One angel, one night, killed 185,000. Wow, what a God. And when they arose early in the morning, behold, they were all dead corpses. So Sennacherib, king of Assyria, departed. He ran for his life because he had not seen God. He has not seen a time where God can fight for his people like the way he did. It was the first time that he saw that wonder. He ran, he departed, and went and returned and dwelt at Nineveh. And it came to pass, as he was worshipping in the house of Nisroch, his god, that is his idol, that Adramelech and Sharezer, his son, smote him with the sword, and they escaped into the land of Armenia, and Esarhaddon, his son, reigned in his stead. You see, that's the miracle, brethren. No other method could have given the people of Judah and Hezekiah such an unprecedented victory over their enemies except the method and strategy produced by their looking up to God in faith and confidence. God took over their battle, and the enemies suffer a devastating defeat. Brethren, God is still the same today. What he did for them, he will do for you today if you trust him like they did, regardless of the hopelessness of your current condition. God will fight for you. It doesn't matter, even if it looks as if the enemy is winning. God will intervene at the appropriate time. Do not allow the panic from the enemy's harassment and intimidation to make you shift your focus from God. Regardless of what the enemy say, just keep on trusting God. Look unto him, trust him. He will see you through. He is the Lord of battle. He will take over your battle and disgrace your enemies.